Alrighty. Well, I wanted to give a content update to people, kind of let them know what's going on. Um, let them know what's going on here. So, just to give a couple pieces of information people don't know, I am an approved reader on two different sites now. One has 12,000 people, one has 20,000 people. So I'm a little busy between juggling everything, my job, my meetup group, this group, other group as well. So we do have a lot of stuff going on. But I really do kind of want to still reach out and kind of communicate, um, just kind of the channel message of what's going on here and understanding that right now it's Mars retrograde. Um, so what that means is there's a lot of energy going around, and half the signs in the freaking zodiac right now are under a retrograde, and they're all being affected by this energy that's coming off. Um, so, one of the things I really do kind of want to talk about real specifically is I want to talk about meditation practices, because meditation practices are very, very important, and they're very important to have a routine that you go to when you need to. Um, my specific routine, I'll tell you what mine is. I have a specific song that I put on Spotify, and I play it until I calm down. Normally, third or fourth time I do it, I'm feeling better. But I pick something that um, I just focus my brain on hearing the tone, hearing what really brings me calm and stillness in it. Um, and that really kind of allows me to center myself and allows me to kind of calm. The other thing I do is I make a conscious effort of notating what it is that is flustering me. Um, so if it's a situation where it's a work situation, I ask myself, how can I control that? How can I go ahead and how can I move past the situation? What can I do to make it better? It's really important that you analyze that situation for what it is and know this is what it is, this is what the situation is, this is what the problem is, this is what the root problem is. How can I disconnect myself from this? Um, I used to have a mentor that I still have that mentor. She is still in my life, but anyway, she used to say me to me the phrase "Oh dad, oh hat, oh mat" all the time, and where that's coming from is from Alcoholics Anonymous. There's a phrase that's one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. And what that's referring to is we can do anything that we want. And even if it's just for 1 hour, if we know that in our heart, we understand the bigger purpose and we understand that we're on a bigger mission. Um, and that's kind of really what my channel message is today is to look at all the energy around you, look at what's going on, and realize that everything that happens here, it's because there's a series of events, energetically speaking, that are lining up to get you to where you're at. Um, Routines are incredibly, incredibly important. It's also important to have friendship, to have people you can confide in, and to allow yourself to be confided in as well. It's that Six of Pentacles energy. We receive through our giving that we do in our universe as our energy workers. So the more energy that we give out and we push out, the more that we're able to receive, the stronger that we become. But the key is we also have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of our bodies. We have to take care of our spirituality. We have to take care of our emotional status, and we have to definitely break down um, what we need to do to to be stronger each day. To look at it and go there. So, kind of just to kind of let you guys know what's going to go on in the channel. I'm going to start doing these daily channel messages, probably about a 10-15 minute message, where I'm just going to kind of talk about some things that are on my mind, um, that I can definitely think are in the grandiose scheme of everything. Um, and I kind of want this to be a forum because this is a time where we got a lot of energy going around. We got a lot of anger. We got a lot of hate. There's not a lot of love and light right now, and there's a rush for people to find a higher calling and a higher purpose. And it's something that we have to do more and more of. We have to be raising our vibration rather than accepting the status quo, and rather than accepting things not moving forward. Um, so right now, I will tell you just kind of an update, a couple other things here. I did sign up for my first classes to go into practitioner school. So that's going to start up here in about 2 months. So I'm excited about that. Um, I do plan on working and live streaming from 3 different venues at the same time, which is going to be kind of fun to do. Um, and I'm going to put myself out there to continue to teach because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to be a teacher. I'm meant to be someone who shares my message and shares my journey. So that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of going into divinity school and getting my doctorate, or I should say my master's degree. But anyway, um, I'm definitely thinking about doing that. And it's something we're gonna see how it goes down the line. We're gonna take it a little bit at a time, one class at a time. Instead of one day at a time, I'm gonna take it one class at a time. And the exciting part about this is going to really push my faith, and it's going to push my connection with spirit. uh, my connection with God it's very different than the traditional readers. I have my straight guides that I have around me, and they are my significators. They're around me all the time, and I think my new line of faith is really going to push me in a good way to looking beyond my specific guides into other possibilities, and also work on my ability to channel other archangels, specifically other guides. And it's going to help my mediumship too. So I'm looking forward to that aspect of my journey. I'm looking forward to really start putting my imprint on the world. um, I say the message a lot about throwing a rock into a pond and seeing a ripple and seeing it start to go. And I've spent a long time thinking about what is it that is what is my ripple that I'm trying to create. Well, the ripple I'm trying to create is that everybody has gifts. We just shut them off. And I really kind of want to talk about my personal journey in this regards because um, I'm somebody, I've always had gifts, but I didn't know what they were called. I didn't know that's what it was based off of. And I kind of shut them off for a fair portion of my life. So I was about, I want to say 28. Um, so from when I was about 8 or 9 to when I was about 28, I really grew up around a I don't want to say religiously unforgiving, but one where we didn't really have exposure to that. That was kind of a different thing, and I didn't know what my gifts were called at the time. Um, I didn't know it was okay for kids to see ghosts. I didn't know that it was. I didn't know it was okay that I could move energy. I didn't know what it was called. I just knew I could do it. Um, so now I do it on a much bigger scale. And I really kind of want to encourage, if you feel that Mars retrograde energy, because I know quite a few people do that right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. Avoid really making any strong emotional commitments to things. Really allow yourself to kind of heal, to take some time, go within your heart space, and realize, what it is that's propelling you to make this decision or propelling you to have this emotion on here. Take some time, take care of yourself first. That's the most important part about a retrograde is you have to take care of yourself. Even when your sign is saying, hey, energy, 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 you need to take some time, really slow down, and value yourself um, for what you bring. Don't define yourself by your zodiac sign because there's so many things that go into astrology. There's sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. There's just all this stuff that just it's beyond the average line of logic that goes into it. But there's so many things that are accurate about it, but you have to learn how to interpret. And if you don't know how to interpret the signs of what how everything's going around, it's going to be very difficult for you. Um, so that's one of the things that we're going to do. And I'm also going to have some live sessions on here with other readers. Is what my goal is. Is I'm going to try and I'm going to load stuff on Facebook and through my page. We're going to do them simultaneously of other readers coming to join me to share their gifts because I think that's really important for you guys to see that. And the other aspect of it too is it's not just going to be specifically tarot readers as well. I'm going to push to have people who do past life readings. I'm at people who do akashic readings. I'm really going to try to push the content level to where you guys can see a lot more than just this is one reader, this is what he does. So that's going to be something that's going to be changing over the next couple weeks. Be kind of looking for a daily message here. Maybe I don't necessarily know if it's going to be every day off the get go, maybe every other day. But we're going to kind of start out with some channel messaging, and I'm going to take some time and really get in my heart space and realize, what message I want to share for the day. And if you guys, do need readings or what have you from me, I am available. My Facebook group, you can contact me as far as what my rates are and what I do. Um, I ask that you guys realize that I can offer free readings till I'm blue in the face, but in the end of the day, I have to also respect my gift, and I have to respect the other people who do my have my gifts, what they do. And if I'm constantly doing free readings all the time, it's not really conducive to what we're trying to do as a whole, which is give channel messages and give insight into situations. The other thing I would also mention too is that our readings are intended to be entertainment purposes to give you insight. Uh, I'm not meant to be a doctor. As far as that, I do have medical intuitive licensing, like as far as certification, um, but I'm not a doctor. So there's limitations to what I can do on that front, and I really, um, I really kind of want to convey that we're just people too, and doing energy work takes a lot of energy. It is not something that is for the weak at heart, um, because you have to put intent behind what you're doing. You have to channel, and if you don't take care of yourself or don't value yourself, like I've done over the last week, I've had kind of a recuperating week. Um, it doesn't work. And for anybody who doesn't know, I was extremely sick about a month ago. I had to go to the emergency room, and I've been out about a month. So right now I'm almost at 100%. I'd say I'm about 95-ish percent. Um, so I'm getting there. So I really I'm lucky and I'm blessed that I had so many people around me that were giving me healing energy out of my group. I'm really really appreciative of all those people who helped me out, and it just really shows the collective, how much love and light can really come in and help a situation. Because I went from literally being I can't move in my bed to where I was able to at least get up and share some stuff with you guys, share my journey. So the other thing I just kind of want to just explain is like before when I started this channel, now I'm working at about 50% energy. So right now I'm doing a lot better and we're going to start getting a lot more content out there. So what's going to basically be happening is as I'm streaming on live on as I'm streaming specifically on Facebook, I'm going to copy the link here and share also through my channel as well. And kind of be looking back and forth. And I'll be channeling you to the Facebook group that I have. But this will kind of be like a replay. So if you guys get a message or a channel message and you want to share it, feel free. So the two groups that I'm working with right now are called Lightworker Live Feeds, and the other one is called Free and Paid. Let's see here, let me get the correct verbiage of it here because it's kind of long. It's Free and Paid Psychic, Intuitive, and Tarot Journey. That is the other name of the group that I'm working with. So if you kind of want to know when I'm posting on live, there's going to be multiple outlets it's going to go off of. It's going to go off of my group, Raise Your Vibe, Discover Your Spiritual Gifts. I'm going to post uh, through there. I'm also going to post through here. I'm going to post through, I think, so 4 places together. So we're going to try and make everything work. So it'll be 3 or 4 things I'm going through at the same token. So anyway, that's kind of my channel message for today. Definitely take care of yourself. Go within and realize that you have the ability to heal yourself. You have the ability to really go within your heart space and take care of yourself. Um, and then I was going to say something else in my mind. Where's Oh, I remember what I was going to say now. Um, don't be afraid of all the energy that's going around there. Allow yourself to deflect it. That's the overall channel message for today. If you see a lot of stuff going around you, a lot of energy space, a lot of things that are jacking with you, create your own space, deflect everything around. That's the channel message for today. Um, if you have any questions or you wish to offer go off my services here, I am going to go ahead and link my PayPal here. So you can send me a donation if you wish to get a reading, or you can definitely schedule an appointment with me on Facebook. I love you guys. You guys are awesome to me, and I really appreciate you being here overall my start of my journey. There's a lot of people who are really special to my heart, who we've had very personal conversations on. So there's a couple of people who watch the channel, and you know who I'm talking to. Um, there's somebody that I um, did not know was watching what I was doing so much, and said something to me the last time I was in Iowa. I want you to know that I really appreciate you supporting what I do, even though I'm not your child. I really appreciate you supporting that, and I know you're going to see this. So on a personal level, it means a lot to me, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being there for Roxy so much. It means a lot to me. Um, so you know who I'm talking about. Roxy, and being there for Roxy and little Haley, I really appreciate it. And you're an awesome, awesome grandparent to them, and I love you for it. So I'm just throwing that one out there because I know you're going to end up watching this. But I want you to take care. Everybody, just understand this is a cycle. This is an itty bitty cycle, and this is meant to kind of do like a spiritual reset. Um, so, I hope to definitely get some more content out here tomorrow. And I think tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about pushing space. I think that's going to be the topic for tomorrow. Um, but I hope you guys be safe, love and light all. And I may be on tonight. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But I just want to basically kind of talk about